In this session, we're going to discuss how to do a rebuild. We're going to, for example, use a transmission core that we're going to pick up, and we're going to enter it into inventory. We're going to rebuild it and have it on the shelf for sale. So step one in here is to enter the original part into inventory. I can do that through my utilities, going to inventory, or through my setup. Either way, doesn't matter. So if I go to inventory, I want to go add part. Okay. So let's just say we are going to do a transmission. I can put it anywhere I want in the system. If I want to put it in a specific category, I can. I want to put a part number. Let's just say it's a 4L80E. And it's a GM transmission. So here's going to be my category, my part number, and a little bit of description. You put whatever detail you need to put in here. Okay. Now what's going to need to happen here is you're going to need to put a value and have it in stock. Okay. So I'm going to hit save. It'll ask me if I want to edit sell prices. Now I can certainly do that right now if I wish. So let's hit yes. We can go edit a initial cost in here. This core might cost me, say, $300. And I might want to even set a selling price. Okay. Again, I can set this selling price however I wish. So if I say, well, I want to sell this on a 35% margin, I certainly can. Okay. Save the product. Now I have to put it in stock. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to do an edit. And I can do this one of two ways. I can either recount it in. So if I want to recount it in, I certainly can. Remember, if I just do a simple recount, it ups my inventory value, and it's a negative expense in the expense side under inventory recounts in the general ledger. Okay. Now if I purchased it, there again, I can go ahead and receive it. So either way, it'll come in. Just depends on how you want to do it. So I say, well, I received one. Who did I buy it from? Might have bought it from a miscellaneous supplier, whoever. Again, you can use whoever you want for supplier. And then, what is the invoice number? Just throw an invoice number there. Hit OK. Now I have one in stock. Our cost is $300. There's our selling price. At this point, now I want to rebuild it so I can have a truer cost on it and a selling price, and I'll have it on the shelf for sale. So I simply go to my work orders or prioritization, doesn't matter, either one. Open my drop down, and we're going to do a rebuild. So in order to do a rebuild, I must find that part. So let's go find it by part number here. Search. There it is. Click on it. Hit OK. So if you look over on the right side, you'll notice here it says whole goods, 4L80. That's what we're going to do. The service advisor. Who's going to do the rebuilding? I have Johnny on there. One thing you want to pay particularly attention to here is this contact. You see it says customer. It doesn't know who this belongs to. What you want to do is you want to reassign this to whole goods, your whole goods contact. All you got to do is just simply click on whole goods and hit select. Now that'll put it under that contact record. Okay. So the items that you're going to do are just going to be here. So any labor that is involved, you're just going to simply open the line. Now I'm just double clicking. See, I got my whole goods rate. How much time is it going to take Johnny to do this? It might take him, say, 3.5 hours. What parts are we going to put in? Now again, I can go pull this from inventory or just receive it in. So if I go pull a part from inventory, don't think I have any transmission parts, but we will certainly look for something here, maybe a filter or something. Maybe we had to use some kind of oil filter. Draw it. You'll notice when I bring this across, there's my cost using the price level, whole goods, selling it for $190. Same thing would work if I go and order a part in. So let's go add a part line, and let's say I had to order a rebuild kit. So I'm going to say we got us a rebuild kit. I'm going to go receive it in. Put in my part number, whatever that is. Who am I buying it from? I have the supplier here. Invoice number. How many did I get? What did it cost me? Hit OK. Again, cost, sell. Same. Works the same way if I do a sublet. If I had to sublet out something, maybe I had to get some machine shop work done on it. Add sublet line. Invoice. Receive in the invoice from the subletter. So maybe I had machine shop. What did that cost me? Who did it? Who's the machine shop? And what is the invoice? Selling price, cost. So you'll notice this is the same. So what happens here is it's going to slowly total everything up. If I go look at my analysis, you'll tell quite easily, yes, I'm making a little bit of profit on the labor because I'm covering overhead, but nothing on the parts. So once I'm finished with this and I'm completely done, I'm going to go post it out. What the system is going to do is this. The inventory quantity will not be changed, but the value will increase. And we're going to update the inventory cost. So we're going to hit next. Again, no money changes hands here. I'm not going to print anything. And post it up. So let's go take a look at that part. I'm going to go back to inventory. Go look for the part. We're going to right click and do an edit. If we go look at history, there was my original cost. It counted it down, so it was zeroed it out and recounted back up with 641.90. So you will want to make sure this cost is updated. So I go over to pricing, edit my cost, hit OK. And now my selling price changes. Hit save, ready for sale. Now if you ever need to go look for data on this, you can always go over to your contacts under whole goods. Now since this is not a separate vehicle that's entered here, all I'm going to do is just right click on whole goods, left click, right click on whole goods, sorry. Go to invoices. Here will be my invoice. And then I can always open it up and get all my details. Into the general ledger. If I go look at my inventory, I'm going to open this journal. You'll see here's where I put the transmission in originally. Here's the part that I pulled out for inventory. That came from inventory, so it relieved the inventory of it and then turned around and included it back in with the new cost here of everything we did. That keeps my inventory values correct. If I go down and look at my whole goods expensing, again, I'm going to have a little bit of labor profit. These other items, material sales, other charge incomes, and sublets should stay at 0 unless you choose to make a profit in there. Okay. So if I go open this journal here, see, now you're going to see the labor. And that is how you do a rebuild.